Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Monday's stream. How are we all doing today?
All being me. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
How are you, Mike?
I'm okay. I was
Good.
just panicking because I didn't know what I was going to do for this stream. But I've decided to do Land Rover Max 3 109.
It was kind of fun watching you run around like a headless chicken. Well, roll around like a headless chicken.
Hey, steady on.
Yeah, roll around on your chair because just
I,
move them
I
around.
don't do that. There's not enough space in here for me to do. I don't know what's happened to the others. Don't know
I
whether.
wonder if I forgot it's Monday.
Yeah, well, Marley is probably late because of that.
Yeah, the
Don't know what's on
models.
to Mr. Morris or Mr. Evans. Also, Mal Mayfield should be joining us today as well, which would be nice.
Yeah,
Um,
someone new.
yeah. Well, someone new to the channel anyway.
Someone new on panel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'll get on with the chat.
Yeah, not much of it for the moment.
Dieter, Manic Monday greetings from Nia and me. Good morning, Dieter and Nia. Who is that met klein Nia vandaag? There we go. I probably butchered that, but yeah, I said greetings. Does that mean the youngest member of the crew will be watching today? Ian says greetings. How is it midday already? I know. Tell me about
I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning.
it. Jim says hello to all the usual suspects in chat. And I'm probably quite muffled because I'm quite far away from the microphone. Greetings and salutations to our gracious hosts. Julian Davis is in. Hello, Julian.
Hello.
Matthew says good afternoon all. Good afternoon, Matthew.
Afternoon.
Aaronville, hello. Hello. Jim, hello and good afternoon, Modmin.
Good afternoon, Jim.
I must say you're looking very warm and cozy today, Modmin, in that jumper.
It's a very, very fleecy jacket, and I absolutely love it. It's even got pockets on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hobby Time says, hi, guys. Hello, Hobby Time.
Hello.
Julian says, morning, Mikey and Tiff. Good morning, Julian.
Afternoon.
Yes. And he says, hi, Ian. Julian says, morning, Jim Striped Skunk. Ian says, good morning, Jim. Good afternoon to Mikey and Tiff. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Ian says, hi, Julian. Julian says, hi, Julian, Matthew, Aaron, and Hobby Time. Scott says, wonder if it's wind at John's place. Could be. Possibly. It could also be that because they're usually on Mods Heroes Live on a Monday. Straight before the show. Hobby Time says, hi, Julian. Ian says, quick, fill up the chat. Phil says, good morning, everyone. Anvil, what's the stages of a typical model including airbrush? What are the stages of a typical model? We'll get back to that one, I think. Paul says, hello, Mikey Modmin, and all from Perth this week. Hello, Paul.
Hello, other Molly.
Hobby Time says, hi, Jim. Hope the internet doesn't play up today. Martin says, I'll do. Kevin, good day to everyone. Good day, Kevin. Hello. Jim, hello, Hobby Time. We shall see. Okay. Jim says, hello, Julian, Hall, and Davis. Julian says, not used to more than one Julian. It's all right. We'll call the other Julian Darth Numpty.
Yeah.
That's his nickname anyway. Nigel says, good day to all here. Good day, Nigel. And Hobby Time says, yeah, it really made me mad last night. So, yeah, going back to that question from Aaronville, what are the stages of a typical model, including airbrushing? I would say production of the styrene model on the sprue, packaging and sale, and then prepping, priming, if you want to prime it, or assembly and priming, whichever way you want to do it, and then painting and varnishing, and detailing of weathering.
It's about right.
Yeah, thereabouts. Depending on what order you want to do and which stages you want to leave in and miss out. Scott says cyclone out to sea, but north from John. Ooh.
Oh dear.
Ooh. Jim says hello, Paul Marley, Tasmanian Scott, Ian Ellison. There we go.
I know. Was it the other day that there was an earthquake up where John's daughter is at uni?
Yeah.
I think it was like 4.5 or something on the scale.
Yeah.
Not having very good weather, are they?
So look, Marley's just seen the link. Don't know what's happened to Gary Morris. It's not like him.
Sure. I wonder. I saw him pop online on PlayStation before.
I know he was on Instagram this morning. Whilst you do that, Jim says, hobby time. What exactly are you referring to? Something from Oz or scale modelling? And Aaron says, is prepping including sanding, painting? May include masking, maybe. I'm new, so not sure at all. Yeah, yes. So prepping includes stuff like sanding, doing any filling that you need to do. So filling any gaps or the injector marks and things, the little recessed circles. Also getting rid of any seam, any flash or anything.
Yeah, washing the
yeah. Basically getting it ready to be assembled and painted.
Yeah. Here's John. Oh, where's our next?
Here's one of them. Hello, John.
Hello.
So it's looking like Mr. Morris is playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
There we go. Arville says, is prepping... Yeah, just read that. Julie says, I've been working on scanning the RFD mob records of a friend's great-grandfather, editing, then saving them as PDFs, merging them into one PDF, and then starting research. Oh, yeah, I'm breathing. Phil says, latest Airfix magazine just popped through the door. There's a build of the new Airfix Stalwart. Ooh, nice. Hobby time. Yes, Jim was supposed to be on with him, but internet kept going down. Julian, Phil, they want to sort out the distribution. Yeah. Aaronville, thanks. How about photo etch stages?
So that'll
photo etch is part of the building.
Yeah, during the build process.
Yeah, so you'd prep it as you're putting it on. Scott says, I'll fix the non-member thing by the end of the stream. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Didn't realise it hadn't refreshed. Junior says, also, prep could be getting rid of mold release. I think Tiff mentioned Washington. Yeah.
Yes.
So what t-shirt have we got on today, John?
Sorry?
What t-shirt have you got on today? Is it the Beatles, is it?
Yeah. The Beatles.
There we go. How are you, anyway?
Oh, good.
Oh, there you go. She's got a Beatles drum kit behind her.
Yeah.
There's a Nintendo Wii. Rock Band.
Oh, okay, that one. That'd be very rare now, I think.
Yeah. Threw mine in the skip a few months ago.
I had a look. Second hand there going for nearly £100. Still in the box.
Yeah,
I don't have the symbols for the top of it, but I'd love them. Love to have them.
Mm-hmm.
So hard to find them.
So yeah, have you had a good weekend, John?
Yeah, can't complain much.
So
I cut the lawn yesterday and doing what Americans would call a weed whacker, I guess. It's a whippersnipper. What would you guys call it over there?
Strimmer.
A strimmer.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it strims the grass.
Whippersnipper. Going around, going yang and all that, and sort of recoiled in not fright, but surprise, I guess, when there's a brown snake about that long, also under the washing line, and they're quite venomous. So I'm just like, went off to the shed, came back with a shovel, and I'm looking around, and I haven't found him since. So it's either a good thing or a bad thing. But we've got this snake that's around the local area, which is probably not a bad thing because there's a little yappy dog about 2 houses down, and he might be able to sort that out. I just can't get to them. I can't drive the car into their backyard, but hopefully I can have a long nope rope do something for me. We'll see what happens there.
Not that we
Other
condone.
than
Duke says, "Good day, all you beautiful people. I can't stay on tonight. I'm on Grandad duty tomorrow morning at o'clock. Julian Davis says, "John, that's the one you photographed."
No,
The
the one I
snake.
photographed was only about, maybe 2 foot long. This one was at least double the size, yeah. Which is why I sort of went, no, different one. So there's 2 that I've seen within 3 days, and I'd never seen a snake in the wild before. So
Yeah. See, there are things that want to kill you there.
Yeah.
We weren't lying. Tim says, Cyclone Alfred should be making landfall a few kilometres south of me, only predicted to be a Cat 2 storm, so not fussed. Although everyone is panic buying, which is always fun.
Yeah.
Does that mean there's no toilet rolls left in the shop? It's usually what happens here. Julian says, "Evening, John. Have you heard from your daughter? Is all okay with her?"
Yeah, so there was an earthquake in Townsville, I think 2 days ago, 4.7. Not insignificant, but as far as I'm aware, there's no damage. It didn't really make the news here. It was just, she sent me the screenshot of her, hunker down sort of warning, and then described what it felt like and stuff like that. But no, she's fine. Thanks for asking.
Cool.
Good.
Jim says, "Hobby time. Sorry to hear that. I didn't know you were going to make an appearance. That would have been nice." Julian, evening, Tim and Duke. Jim, good day, Duke and Tim. Paul, John, most snake bites occur when people try to kill the snake. Just walk away. I just got this image of John's neighbour looking out the window and just seeing John over the top of the fence, just like this with a shovel, smacking it down something, and then and then wondering why he's not seen Bronwyn for a few days.
Yeah. But
And
anyway,
the whole
snake is
neighbourhood's
alive
getting
and well, and somewhere around here.
We have a new panel member today.
Oh.
It is, of course, Mr. Mayfield.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hello, Mal.
Hi, John. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Hi, Tiff.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
I'm good. Good.
So what we usually do is we have a bit of a chat and go through chat first, and then we start doing building and chat random crap and have fun.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Excellent. So apparently we're getting John bitten by a snake at the minute. Julian says, "Hi, Scott."
Yes.
Darth Numpty says, "Evening, Paul." You so need to change that to your YouTube name, Julian.
Yeah.
In the Discord, Julian calls himself Darth Numpty. Because he did a video clip where he was wearing a respirator that he's bought for spraying, and he called himself Darth Numpty in it. So it's kind of stuck.
Sounds like a fair one.
Yeah. Hobby Time says, "Yeah, was doing a bit on the spit." Ooh. Paul Malik says, "Hi, Mal." There you go.
Hi.
Julian says, "Hi, Mal."
Hi, Julian.
And Julian says, "Mal's magic masks."
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Jim says, "Blimey, cyclones, earthquakes, spiders, snakes, and salties. It's a man's life living in Australia." Scott says, "Out fishing one day and had a tiger snake on the trail, curled sleeping." Ooh,
Right.
that sounds gnarly. So, Mal, you got quite an interesting little hobby within a hobby, haven't you? With your masking.
Well, I did have. I mean, it was. It was never a business. It was really just to keep me in modelling tokens.
Yeah.
It turned into sort of a bespoke service rather than generic mass trying to get as much stuff out there as possible and flog it. That didn't work for me. Basically because I'm a lazy git. Far too much. But the stuff I did was sort for those of and I'd never advertised.
Yeah.
So I was a bit like the A-Team. If you found me, and there was a lot of the reason I gave it all up was emails.
Yeah.
It got to the point where I was spending literally almost all day trying to sort out things that people wanted via email, and email tennis. It just got ridiculous.
Yeah.
But when you ask for something, and because if you're going to supply something, you need it to be right. Well, certainly from my point of view, it's got to be right.
Yeah.
And the only way it can be right is if somebody tells you exactly what they want. If you was going to build, if I was doing woodwork and somebody wanted a particular style of table,
yeah,
if I didn't get all the exactly what they wanted, I'd supply them with a table, and they go, "That's not what I asked for."
Yeah.
And it's the same with masks. It was for me anyway. So, and there was a lot of just trying to tease details out of people. I've told them this is what I need to be able to do it, and that just became nonsense. But I still do masks now and again for those that ask nicely. For example, Steph has asked me for something for his sub.
Yeah.
Right, and having mentioned this about email tennis and how it really wound me up was one of the reasons why I gave it. Or one of the reasons why I gave it up. He sends me an email, and we had email tennis.
Yeah.
For an example, I told them about scanning and everything. I mean, very few are able to scan 1-to-1.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they can just scanners. 90% of scanners don't have a 1-to-1 function. Everyone I have had has. But of course, if you scan at high res, you tend to get a big image. So on my Coral Draw board, a decal sheet, which is about that sort of size, comes out at 700 mil.
Yeah.
So it's fine. If it's high res, I can work with that. But to scale it, I need to know what size the decal sheet is.
Yeah. So
you ask the question, and you get it in millimeters, and then you go, well, that don't make sense. 10 millimeters. Do you mean centimeters? So that's a sort of little thing. But I felt I always had to get them to confirm.
Yeah.
So anyway, the mass thing I've been doing for over 20 years.
Yeah. You're looking at starting doing your own YouTube channel about it, aren't you?
I am. The reason is because there's a lot more modelers out there looking or buying the hobby cutters and producing their own mass, and I think that's wonderful, especially anybody that can cut them literally by hand, because that's how I first tried, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, I could do it, but after like 15, 16 attempts to cut a 4-colour RAF roundel, and I got one. But I feel I've got a lot I can offer in that. I've learnt stuff about the hobby cutters that it seems that a lot of people that use them aren't understanding some stuff. Yeah. My plotter is a proper professional plotter cutter.
Yeah.
But the hobby ones work with exactly the same principle, and it's a CNC machine.
Yeah.
Computer numerical control, just like CNC lasers and other machinery. So it's all basic principles.
Yeah.
And so understanding it makes life easy when you are using them. The trouble with the hobby cutters is you don't have parameters that you can actually change other than numbers.
Yeah.
So each of the functions have a number you can set it to. But if you don't know what that number means, it means nothing. But there's a lot more to it. Material, how to get the mass to the model, doing stuff. And so, yeah, as I'm not doing it, to make myself some shekels for my modelling, I felt I'd just like to pass on information.
Yeah. That'd be interesting watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, using masks on a model is, for me, obviously it's easy for me to say. It's as easy as using decals.
Yeah.
It's basically just just learning the techniques.
Yeah.
And once you've got the techniques, it is then easy. And once you've done it, once you've painted markings on the first time, you'll be very reluctant to go back to decals. It's taking the masks off for me is still wow. I mean, you make mistakes. I try now. I do more difficult stuff. I look for difficult markings to mask, and but I've worked out methods.
Yeah.
Again, so I can pass those on.
Excellent.
And it all makes life interesting. I mean, this is a case in point. The simple diamonds on the nose of that.
Look at that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing it was not a major issue, but they're essentially direct copies off the Airfix decal sheet, but they don't fit.
Yeah.
But as decals, they will. Now, I'm not saying the decals are wonderful because they're made by Cartograph.
Yeah.
With a decal, it's so much thinner than a masking material.
Yeah.
That you can get them to conform to that compound curve on the nose of that P51. With the masking material, although it's only 80 microns thick, and your washi tape, your Tamiya tape, that's 70 microns thick, so it's very thin. But it's still a stiff, flat material that you want to. It's got to sit properly on that nose, otherwise, when you paint, it's rucked up and you'll get paint. And if you painted something like individual diamonds, if 2 or 3 of those have got overspray, it's very difficult then to mask over the diamonds to say paint a red to get rid of the overspray. So it took about 6 attempts to get to change that marking, that mask to fit. So it went straight on, and there's a centre line. Which makes through there's a panel line, so that's a centre line. So that's got to be dead equal. Yeah. But the hardest part was the ones underneath the nose. I've had to taper those. Slightly, and so that they meet equally underneath.
Yeah. It's come out nice.
Yeah, I'm well pleased with it. This is done though. It's in the bin.
Yeah. Hang on a minute, Mal. Did you just say you finished a model?
No, so I'm finished it. It's
right.
In the bin.
Is that the closest you've got to finishing a model for you?
No, I'm bidding it. No, I'm not bidding it. No, I started it off with a dark aluminium.
Yeah.
And then when I've done, I would normally start with a lighter white aluminium. So when I've done these contrasting panels, it's just wrong. It just looks wrong. So I'm going to mask off the painted areas and repaint the body. This was also like a mule in a way to test painting the wings.
Yeah.
Because wings on a P51, as everybody knows, were putted smooth and painted silver, not natural metal. So that was an exercise in filling the detail, sanding it off, and that. So I've just got to mask off the wings, the painted areas, and then I can repaint the fuselage with metallic natural metal and do some shaded parts again.
Yeah.
I should have. The reason I didn't do it the way I would normally do it is because the white aluminium had gone all gloopy. I've had it about 400 years and it was gone off. So I tried adding thinness to it and all sorts, but I sod it and just sprayed dark aluminium, and no, didn't work. So, but I just because it's what happens to me. I'm itching. I was itching to do the masks, the markings. So I went, that'll be all right. I'll deal with that later. But I've just finished this.
That's cool.
So I've got another couple of masks to apply. So they've probably been the most difficult markings I've ever attempted.
Yeah.
Remaining is white, yellow, a thin blue line, which I don't know. This is a very thin blue line.
Yeah.
With a blue, and essentially the disc in the centre is the Romanian roundel.
Yeah.
This obviously the two on the fuselage, two on the wing. Each mass was four separate. Each one was four separate masks.
Yeah.
Which all had to be positioned exactly the same.
Yeah.
So there's a method I use to do that, which is quite simple, but it still takes time to do. So, but that's and I think you remembered. I got to the painting stage of the markings on this originally.
Yeah.
Painted all the white. There was these tail markings and there's a triangle to go, which is what I was just about to apply. And when I started taking the white masks off, it was pulling paint.
Yeah.
And then every mask on this, I tried it, and they all pulled paint off. Pure, and it's because I didn't prime it first. So I got rid of it, took all the paint off, primed it, repainted it, and now I've got it essentially done. So I'm quite pleased with that.
So would that be your tip for the day, Mal? Make sure you prime your models. If you're going to be doing masking on them.
Well, yes, especially if you're using acrylic paint. Acrylic paint tends to be weaker. It will pull off a lot easier. I use MRP, cellulose paint, and you shouldn't need to prime. But there's clearly a massive difference between priming paint, and then when it comes to the markings, the masking material I use, it's designed for painting. It's low tack. It's very low tack. But that was pulling paint off. The priming seems to make a massive difference.
There we go. Top tip for the day.
Prime. I mean, if you just painting and if I'd used decals, it wouldn't have been a deal. But I think priming has certainly got its other uses as well, like showing up mistakes and stuff.
Well, I find it makes it a lot easier for doing camouflage as well, because you can draw the lines on in pencil and rub it off and things.
So priming seems to be a good thing. I used to prime in white because of the pre-shading method I used, but I don't do that anymore. But
Let's catch up with the chat 'cause it's getting away from us. George says
Sorry.
hello all. It's all right, mate. You know I enjoyed our little chats.
yeah, but I don't want to feel like I'm taking it all.
You're not, don't worry.
Mm.
George says hello all. Marley, you should know better than that. Just because your brother does it, you get pulled off as well. Tammy's in. She says, "Good morning, everyone." Good morning, Tammy.
Morning.
Tiff says, "The politics-free zone, Mr. Marley." Yes. Your brother's bad enough.
That's like a double takedown.
Julian says, "Note to self: trying to edit your YouTube account whilst on a live stream doesn't work, you Burke." And he says, "Morning, Tammy." Tammy says, "Morning, Julian." Or hi, Julian. Tiff says, "Well, we try to keep it politics-free. We do."
Blame this one.
Yes. Blame the one that's in the background. Jim says, "Paul, mate, I'll take the nasty weather and wildlife over what we have here. Much safer in Ausland." Julian says, "Be right back." Aaronville, question: what's everyone modelling at the moment, and will they model a diorama with it? What's the plan? Just curious. Right, so obviously, as you know, the channel, we do 4 different builds each week.
Yep.
So, not 4 different builds each week. We're doing 4 builds over the course of the week. So Mondays we're doing whatever we fancy. So today the only thing I can think of is that. So I'm going to have a go at that.
Oh, nice.
I love me Land Rovers. There you go. I love Land Rovers. Tuesday, obviously, we're doing Birdie's Funnies. So we're making something that's either funny, got a funny element, or is connected to a funny film. Thursdays, we're doing the... What's it called, John? You can pronounce the German better than I can.
Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251/8.
Krankenpanzerwagen.
Krankenpanzerwagen. I'll get to that bit, and I'm going to run out of steam. And I'm out of German.
You get to the easy bit, and it's...
Yeah.
So we're doing that on a Thursday, and then on a Friday, it's New Build Friday this week.
It is.
On this Friday, we're doing the ICM Model T.
Cool.
So that should be fun. I like doing them. And yes, we'll be making them into vignettes, which is basically... Diorama is where the model is part of a scene, whereas a vignette is the scene. It focuses on the diorama, on the model. There we go. So yes, we will be doing some. Mal, I'm sure, will be making something whilst he's on the stream.
I've got so much on the go.
Well, yeah, you are known as the serial starter.
Yeah, I've got another model on the way.
Oh yeah,
that was your fault.
Yes, for a potential future group build.
Well, that's going to be my 48 and 48.
Yeah. We were having a chat on Saturday, weren't we, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've read that.
Are you allowed to swear?
Try to keep it to a minimum.
Oh, it's git, all right.
That's fine. No. They just don't like
It's just
swearing.
we've got a couple of kids that watch, so
Understood.
Yeah, we're trying to act our ages, and it's
oh dear,
hard.
that's
so hard.
We're trying to keep it fairly family friendly because my stepson watches and little Nia watches, and she's only 9.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I've read that one.
I know. I was waiting to get some.
No hands, Mal. It's great. Steve says, "Hi guys, sorry I missed several streams due to no notifications. When I went to look today, I see I'm not subscribed anymore. What the heck? YouTube's been playing silly buggers again. Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
George says, Leopard 2A7V. Nice. Tiff, that would be YouTube Steve. They do a clear out every so often. Yeah, if you're not commenting on the content and stuff as often as they like, then they unsubscribe it.
Yeah.
George says it's probably going to get a dirt track or clay track range to go on. That sounds so dodgy. Brian says, "How's the mosquito going, Mal?"
Well, at the moment, it's actually in the spray booth,
Ah,
but
interesting.
but it's only in the spray booth, so I could move something else into the photographic area. So it's not moved on, but it's moved from there, and it's in there, which means, I need to give it a wash with isoprene or something.
Yeah.
And but because I've got so much else on the go, it's going to have to wait a bit. I never got around to the 110, which I promised, but I want to. That's
The question is, are you going to finish this Sea Fury in 48 hours?
Well, no. There's the thing is, I normally am I all right taking another 10 minutes? I usually leave colours on markings about a day. With MRP paints, that's not strictly necessary. It came to the fore when I was pulling paint off this with the markings, so it makes you go, eek, leave it, don't touch it. But the Sea Fury, I chose that because I was going to do the Corsair I've got, which is a single blue colour. Yeah. That Sea Fury is the blue, just straight blue colour. Is an Australian one. Although I have cut Australian markings before, I haven't got any of my own, and I thought that'd be perfect. Which means it's a single colour but 3 colour roundels. But I reckon I can get them done in 48. But whether it'll get finished completely in 48 is probably a no. But if I get the markings done, I'll be pleased.
Excellent.
And then it'll get finished, so I can take it to Telford and it'll be on the Friends for Models for Heroes club table. So that's the plan, just to get to the marking stage, whether I finish them or not. Yeah. But if I can do that, that's something else, because it normally takes me weeks.
It takes you years.
Months. Well, years.
I don't think I've seen you finish one in 2 years.
Oh, I have. I've finished 2 this year.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, Defiant and the Hornet.
Oh yeah.
You're not watching. You're clearly not doing it right. I've got I modelled it 20 years in the making.
Jim says, "Good morning, Tammy." Julie says, "Back." Jim, Steve. Hello, Steve. Glad you're here. Julian, Aaron, I'm currently doing a Beard is Funny BF109 Airfix starter set. So what he's doing with that is he's doing the BF109 Airfix starter set, but he's doing it as a Krusty the Clown plane.
All right.
That's
brilliant
for it.
I like the idea of that. Krusty the Clown.
Aaronville says, "Mal, what's your company called for masks, and you're doing requests for models? I'm sure you have a library available to order, handy for airbrushing. Thank you."
Right, I don't know if you realise, I don't do it anymore. I was called Miracle Paint Masks. Hang on, just let me take my headset.
Yeah, well, we'll carry on the questions. We'll come back to it, Mal. Oh, he's not got his headset on. Steve says, "Question to Tiff and John, who's your favourite people?" Well, who's George? There we go.
George.
Sorry about that. That was.
There you go. When it focuses, it's focusing on your face, Mal. There we go.
Don't focus on anything. So that's Millie.
Yeah.
Drawn for me by Chuck Wojtkiewicz, a very well known graphic storyboard artist, concept artist. Just did storyboards for anyway, I won't go into that. But he's a very good modeler. I did masks for him, asked him about doing me a logo. Didn't realise how famous he was and how much that would cost me.
Yeah.
But because I do masks for him, I got that for free, and he's also done instructions in a a comic book sequence thing for me as well. So I just wanted to get that in because that guy's brilliant. But unfortunately, I don't do it now.
Yeah.
But you have to ask nicely, then you can persuade me, possibly. If you can, I'm showing you that, so you might. I do have two Facebook, other Facebook pages.
Yeah.
The Miracle Mask one is defunct. I can't delete it, so it's there, but I never post on it.
Yeah.
But the other one is masks. I think masks for markets. Marking.
If needs be, most of the people on this channel are in Discord anyway, Mal.
Right.
Because you're in my Discord anyway.
Yeah.
So they can probably get hold of you that way.
So you can find me around. You just have to put Miracle Paint Masks in, and you'll find me.
If you're not sure, just ask me or John. We'll find him for you.
Yeah. I have got a couple, 2 or 3 requests in at the moment that I'm doing, but because I don't do it and it's not a constant thing, I just don't remember them. So people have to tell me. But if you can find me, we can talk about it and we'll see what you want. And I have to be very careful not to take on too much with this because it'll get overwhelming.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned it, I forgot his name. What was his name?
Aaronville.
Aaron. As you mentioned it, mate, just you find me.
Yeah.
Send me an email and we'll see. I can't. I'm not going to promise anything. But
have you?
I find it very difficult to say no.
Are you able to find the link to your page, Mal, whilst you're on it? Because what you can do is put it in the private chat, and modders can put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
There we go.
Well, I can. Yes, I can. I can go and have a look.
Yeah. Whilst you do that, we'll catch up with the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you know, Mikey, I'm going to skip all the hellos to each other because there are so many.
Yeah.
It'll help us get through the chat quicker.
Yep. Steve says, questions, Tiff and John, who's your favourite Beatle? Mine was George.
I don't have a favourite.
Yeah, neither do I. George is very much up there, but Paul, as well. But George is all of them, I think, together.
I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to be controversial and say I don't like the Beatles. Their music doesn't interest me. Kaylee says, hello. Hello, darling. Aaronville says, interesting, Julian. I wanted to say hello to Nia. We've got to say hello to little Nia. So, Nia, I did say this at the beginning, but who is that met klein Nia vandaag? There you go. He. Jim says, just posted a photo on Discord of my planned project for the upcoming 48 M4H weekend. Nice. June says, Mikey, what happened to the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang clone? It's on hold.
Project on hold.
Yes. We don't know what's happening with that. Dieter says, Nia's doing 3 figurines, me, a rescue boat, German this time. Haha.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Kaylee says, Julian, it turned out to be, Chitty with an SH.
Right.
Which is what I was calling it, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. June says, John, mental or physical age? If mental, I'm there already.
Yeah, bit of column A, bit of column B.
June says, laugh out loud, Kaylee. Jim, Mal, over the last year or so, I've started multiple kits, perhaps because I got bored easy with whatever my current project is, or because I'm feeling a slight panic as I age.
Sorry, stretching.
Yeah, that's not why I do it.
Kaylee says, I didn't even swear.
Remarkable.
Nigel is doing the 1/72 Nimrod, first attempt at pre-shading. Nice.
Wow.
Rich is in. He says, hey guys, how is everyone doing today? Hello, buddy. dioramas is in. He's waving. Hello. Oh, you're there. Hello. June. I fill in with custom masks by scanning the scheme pictures, resizing them, then printing to PDF, then printing the PDFs and cutting out the camera pattern for the masks. There we go. That's one way of doing it. Kaylee says, I'm great. Laugh out loud. Bless you. She's in a good mood today. June says, bit of a pain in the rear, but seems to work-ish. There you go. Arville, Mal, do you have a YouTube channel so we can see how you do things? This is one of the reasons Mal's on here today, because he's getting a feel for it, because he's looking at starting his own YouTube channel so that he can teach people how to do it.
You lucky people.
I know, right?
I put I don't know where to put this link.
I've already put it in the main chat.
There you go.
As soon as you sent it, I put it in the chat.
Wow.
There you go.
I mean,
This is why I have a modman.
wow, yeah.
Sue says,
you're on it, aren't you? I mean,
I am doing this on 3 screens. So I have StreamYard in front of me. I've got OBS on one side and YouTube on the other.
all right. Well, that's brilliant. I mean, it's true, isn't it? You can't do without these women.
Yeah.
It's a thing. Yeah. I tell my missus that every day.
June says, close Mikey, Krusty's enemy, Sideshow Bob, aiming to shoot Krusty down. Ah, there we go. Tiff says, not yet Aaron, but he's looking at setting one up. June says, be back in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Steve says, Mikey, go wash your mouth out. Jim, George Harrison wrote my favourite Beatles song, Taxman. Never heard it. There you go. There is Mal's Facebook link. If you need to get in touch with him. Better looking Marley says, my favourite Beatle was Greg Page, the yellow one.
Yeah. That's a Wiggles reference, by the way.
Yeah, TBG says, hi, everyone. Hello, TBG. So, we've finally caught up with the chat after 50 minutes, which is really unusual for us.
Wow.
I think that's only ever happened once.
Yes.
And someone was a couple of people were chat bombing.
Yeah. You're popular today, Mal. Everyone's asking you questions. So, should we get down to the desk? Modders, would you like to put the link in the chat so that if anyone wants to come up, they can do, please?
I can indeed.
All right. So
Thank you,
I was
you're a superstar.
building this one.
What are you building, John?
So I was doing a MiG-23. I've lost the appetite to build anything either Russian or American for the time being, so I've moved on to a different kit. It's a Armour Hobby 48 scale Hurricane Mark II-C, and that's going together lovely so far.
Nice.
I'll show you something that I'm really impressed with.
This is the first time I've ever done a Larry kit.
Ooh.
Right, so there we go. So I've thrown together the top and bottom wing. So as you can see there, it's got the the wheel well. It's all aluminium, nearly said aluminum, and all that sort of stuff. So that fits together rather well. Very nice. Now, what I think is remarkable.
You doing your Borat again?
Sorry?
You doing your Borat again?
It's very, very nice. So look, I can throw the 2 fuselage halves on the wing, and there is no seam. It's just incredible. Let me straighten that end up. There we go. Not amazing.
Kaylee's just come in, John.
Yes.
Kaylee's just come in and said, tell him, please do not put them on back to front this time.
Oh, just for you.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a filthy laugh, Mal. Dale says, afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Dale.
Much improved.
Mind Drops says, hello, all. Hello, Mind Drops. Mind Drops. Junior Hall says, hi, Dale. And Dale says, hi, Julian. And of course, we've got to say the forbidden phrase. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I thought you'd be able to say shut the fuck up, John.
Well, no, that's not forbidden. That's customary. There's a difference.
I mean, come on, you even have a sticker for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen that, Mal?
What's that?
We actually have a John shut the fuck up sticker. You
Hang on,
know
I'll
when he
find
goes
it.
on his little rambles.
All right.
Gee, that laugh
There you
is
go.
too genuine then, Mel.
Right there.
Well, if you look at the screen,
Well, I can guarantee that if I'm here for any length of time, you'll have a sticker like you'll have one of them for me.
Mal, if you look at the screen now, look at top right hand corner.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so I get top left and top right. That's pretty good billing.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, John.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Hi, Julian.
Gonna be back in a moment. I'll just grab something.
All right. Julian's just put Mikey. I've just put a link to Beatles Taxman in Discord. Okay, buddy.
Cool.
I don't mind John Lennon, like Yesterday and Imagine and things. But I'm more of a Genesis kind of guy. Oh, what the hell? Oh, really? You're going to make instructions that are about a yard long, right? Look at this. Who the bloody hell came up with this idea?
Just to wind you up, obviously.
Apparently so. Jimmy says, TBH, wasn't it you who told me not to put something on backwards? And I said, I'm not Australian.
That's racist, that is.
No, it's not.
Allegedly.
Xenophobic.
Xenophobia. Which is a wonderful region just next to what's that country called? Oh, Bulgaria.
Could I care less? Yeah. I think I'll use a new bottle of tomato extra. TBG says, at least if he puts the wing on backwards, we won't notice.
True that. So true.
Right. The ladder chassis. I used to love working on Land Rovers.
Clearly.
It was always like my dream vehicle growing up. So I loved it when I joined up and I got to work on them all day.
Cool. Yeah, I learned to drive in a Land Rover. As you would.
That'd have been a Mark III, wouldn't it?
No, it was the original.
Bloody hell.
Mark III. Yeah. It was. I don't know which one it was.
I've only driven one once. It was a 110, just into the back of a Herc. Nobody was killed that day.
Poor her.
Amazing.
The thing about the Land Rovers that I'd learned in, I don't remember which mark it was. In first gear, the gear stick was virtually hard up against the dash.
Yeah.
So you couldn't hold it like all full on fist around the knob at the end of the stick. You had to just let it ease into gear.
Yeah.
And it was so
That must
easy.
have been I think it's probably Mark II or something, wasn't it?
Something. But I took my test in Aldershot. So that was fun. I did most of my driving in London. Learning.
I passed my test around Rill.
Real.
Yeah, it's a real test trying to get around all those smackheads.
Real test. I see what you did there. Oh my god, the fit of this is just incredible.
Careful, Marley. You don't want to make a mess of your desk. Julian says, no, if it was racist, I'd say it wasn't upside down, John.
Yeah, fair enough. Touche.
And he says, yeah, you would, TBG. The ailerons would be on the front and nobody would miss something like that, would they?
Oh.
You will never, ever, ever live that down, John. Never.
Clearly not.
Until the next.
I think he made it even worse the other day when he thought he got it the wrong way around, so he turned it round, re-glued it on, and then
Yes.
realised he had it the right way in the first place.
Yes, I know. Did I mention I went to my local model club meeting like a week ago? Walked in and the president said, "So, how'd you get the wing on backwards?" Oh, God.
We have spies everywhere. Scott says, what kit is it, John?
Oh, this one is Armour Hobby Scooby-Doo. A Hurricane. I'm going for that middle one. Robert Stanford Tuck. Oh, the choices are all black. Temperate Landscape or the I don't know, what do they even call that one? It's the later one, but yeah.
Oh,
Go for that one because
that one. The Battle of Britain
yeah,
one.
that one. Yeah, so Battle of Britain, Temperate Landscape.
Yeah.
But when they started getting over to Europe and they were crossing the Channel
yeah.
more, they went for the ocean grey instead of the brown.
Yeah. Kaylee says, I hope Mikey's happy with me being 3 weeks and 4 days gambling free. I'm very happy with that, love.
Oh.
Wow, has it been that long already?
Yeah, she's doing very well.
Wow.
Keep it up.
Yeah. Don't give up. Scott says, nice being looking at that. And June says, plus the bull tank with the parts upside down. Don't forget that, Mikey. Yeah, there's that as well.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And it's always about 10 minutes before the end of the stream when you realise.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to, by Friday, by the end of the week, I'm going to have to build something American, which is that Model T Ford, but should be over my foul taste in my mouth by then.
I just realised Mala's gone.
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder what's happened there.
I guess I just didn't shut up.
He's got the link, so should be able to get back in.
I might jump across to the spray booth.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm looking at the my reference materials, one of those Haynes manuals, the Hurricane owner's manual, and these are mainly the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight ones, which are different to the original Mustangs. Hurricanes in that they're generally interior green instead of silver in, say, wheel wells and internal structure. So I need to adapt. I can paint it however I like, as you know.
Yeah.
But I think I'll be going for that sort of thing, like an internal structure.
Yeah. Scott says Hurricane 2C.
Correct.
Not sure if Miles is coming back or not. Arville says, I'm now following Miles' Facebook page. Thank you. Excellent.
I should consider doing that myself.
Yes, you should. June says, Kaylee, I think you're more than Mikey's girlfriend. Oh, that's not what GF is. My mistake. Congrats in that case. There's always one, and it's always Julian. Ian says, how the hell is it 1 p.m. already? Didn't I say that about half an hour ago? I know, time's flying, isn't it? I shall message Mal and make sure he's all right.
Actually, I'm just going to glue a couple of bits together before I do anything else. 25.
He might not have even realised he's dropped out.
Oh, I hope he's still talking. Oops.
My Airfix kits arrived yesterday.
Ooh, what did you get?
My God. Some of them are Sonics. So, there are
Yes.
2 of those. One for me and one
Ooh.
for Sonic.
Purdy.
Yeah.
There's this one, which is Sonic's.
Ooh.
He has actually drove a Lamborghini Huracan before.
Oh, has he?
Yeah. It's like a driving experience day thing.
Oh, okay. So legally then?
Yeah, legally. Before he
That's
even
cool.
passed his test.
Oh, wow.
In fact, before he even started taking lessons. And then I got the DB5 as well. Because
Nice.
she's such a
Oh,
pretty car.
wow.
And they are tiny.
Yeah, they are. I've never built one. I really should one day.
But these
Nice.
are 143.
I'm not getting a response off Mal, so I'm just going to quickly ring him. Make sure he's all right.
But I'll just quickly show you the difference between. That makes such a difference having my own used hobby knife. Right, so Brennan, that is the 124th. Is a 124 scale vehicle.
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
143rd scale. It's tiny. Absolutely tiny.
Yeah, that is small.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to building them though.
Cool subjects, yeah. Like, I think they'd be, they're new builds as well, so they're going to be really nice to put together, I'd imagine. And subject matter, do like a Lamborghini.
That one's Sonic's to build. I think he's going to try and paint it yellow because that was the colour of the one he drove.
Right.
But yeah. There's only 2 more comments. Julian says, "There's always one, and it's always Julian. If nothing, I'm nothing if not consistent, Mikey."
That's the way.
And then Ian says he might realise he's dropped out of the stream.
You never know.
You never know.
Oh, God. Okay. I keep on cutting off what end up being located lugs on this, thinking they're not flash, but the sprue trees, I guess, because some of these, it's really nice plastic, but the way they throw in everything together is pretty remarkable in that, I don't know if they've paid much attention to how people would separate them from the sprues. The sprue gates are quite large on some of them, but we'll get there. So there's little tiny nibs that are cut off these, but yeah, the locators that go in those little tiny holes at the back of the seat. So I'll get there. All the mistakes are mine.
It's all human error.
Come on.
He's back.
Hey.
We found him. We found him. What happened there?
PC crashed.
Ah.
It's. I need to get a new one. Been needing a
I know
new
that
one for
feeling.
years, but Yeah, sorry about that. The only thing I can do is turn. It takes about 14 years to boot up.
It's all right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Anyway.
whether you'll see that, but there you go, John. That is Sonic in the driver's seat of a Lamborghini.
Oh, nice.
Hang on. There we go. Oh yeah, you can just see his mohawk sticking out the top.
I was wearing his cap. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
no, that is Sonic in the driver's seat of a Lamborghini.
Wow.
Very good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People were concerned, Matt. We had this idea that you might just be sat there talking to yourself.
No, John was talking and suddenly went quiet. I thought, oh, bonus. And I thought, oh, no, I'm froze.
I can't handle the abuse much longer.
John, you're Australian. You get abused all the time, surely.
Yeah.
Ian says 143 is too small for me. 124th is bad enough. Yeah. June says, blimey, that is tiny, Tiff. Pity they don't follow the armour lead and do cars in 135. They'd still be pretty small.
Yeah, 124th is my ideals. The ideal size for.
Yeah.
I do love this
I've
build.
got a car to do at some point.
It's looking good.
Yeah.
I've got my Aston Martin.
You got the Dodge, haven't you? So working on a Dodge at the minute.
Yeah, Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. And I think his PC's crashed again because he's frozen. Oh no, there he is.
Oh.
No, he's changed
I'm just changing cameras.
Yeah, that one came through the door yesterday. Got delivered by DPD.
Nice.
I was considering getting that.
Aaronville said he's now following you on Facebook as well, Mal.
Oh, dodgy.
So we've got 23 people watching a minute and 17 likes. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Julian hasn't picked up on that. He's slacking today. Our head of research.
Oh yeah, us moderators have got our special jobs.
Oh.
Yeah. So Tiff does all the like StreamYardy type stuff so that I can concentrate on presenting.
Yeah.
And Julian does all the research side of it. Because whilst if we mention something we want to research, we can carry on talking and everything and he'll find it and post it in either Discord or in the chat.
Brilliant. Sounds like you got your act together.
Yeah, we try.
Together. Yeah.
Good team.
We do.
Try. That's all you can do, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's hard work with John, like, but.
Yeah, that's just a language barrier, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just the accent.
Said before, I'm the only guy on the stream without an accent. Without an accent.
Junior says he's following your Facebook as well, Mal.
Oh dear. Following me, or have you gone to Painted on Markings and following them?
Painters and Markings, the one we shared the link to.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's cool. Well,
Ooh, Kaylee's coming giggling. Kay's just walked in and said, I've just realised John's got a backwards accent. She's giggling like hell today.
Not better.
dear.
I'm not being sick anymore.
Good.
Touch wood. I can't find wood there.
That's metal, you fool.
That's wood.
That's metal.
That's wood. You nearly hit yourself in the face with your cup.
Calm down, little piggy.
What's occurring?
I don't know. She's having giggling fits today.
Also,
She's in a good mood because for the first time in 3 days, she's not throwing up.
Oh, that is
Oh.
good.
Yeah, someone's shouting me upstairs. Oh, yeah, a pregnancy test.
Oh dear. Lack of impulse control.
That's why I've got an impulse control.
Oh dear. Um. Ian says, still got those Rebel kits to open from Lidl. Special deal in November. Jag, McLaren, and Porsche. Yeah, I've got the McLaren that I've got to do yet.
I've got the Jaguar
got the
E-Type,
ship.
but that is becoming something else.
oh.
From
Ooh.
my hobnob build.
TBD says, look out, Julian. He's stalking you, Mal. Oh, look out, Julian is stalking you, Mal.
I could say a joke about
He'll be rolling.
how ironic that a Jaguar is turning into something else, but I don't think I'll go there.
If you've ever watched Austin
He'll be
Powers,
rolling up
you
outside
know what
your
it's
window.
turned into.
Yeah, did you know Julian's going on holiday to Cornwall as well next week?
Easy. You'll never find me.
Julie says, I noticed that sounded like fear in your voice then, Mal.
Don't be scared.
Julian said, hence the Beatles taxman link in Discord, Mikey. We are a well-oiled machine, sometimes very well-oiled.
Yeah.
I don't really want to know what you're oiling.
Kay just came in and said, I don't really want to know what you're oiling, thank you. Oh, she's crazy.
Will you marry me?
Martin says, just started the Italeri reboxing of the Protar Barry Sheen Suzuki RG500. It's building up Orit, but you can't half tell it's of its time. More Flash than Flash Gordon.
I want sticker.
Boom.
You can have a sticker if you want.
Kay says, do you want a sticker, Matt?
It's one of an ugly face with a beard.
No, thanks.
Oh, she's on one today.
Oh dear.
Kevin says, have to go for blood test. See you all tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Kevin. Best of luck.
See ya. Blood test. Have you
Best
got
of
some?
British and all that. So how are you finding it so far, Mal?
I used your mug.
Intriguing, interesting, worrying. I'm being stalked already.
It's all right, Julian's harmless. He's in a wheelchair, so all you
Yeah.
got to do is walk fast.
Oh, I'm asking, can we have a race with Granny Mobiles?
Kaylee, that's not appropriate, though.
I seen one the other day. Me and you were going to get in on that car park.
Kaylee, can I do the stream, please?
No. There's a no. It's like, oh, we were going to get on it.
No, you were going to get in it.
I was going to race you on it.
There's a shop by us called Charlie's, and it's basically like an outdoor shop, but it also does
Right.
like models and art and things like that, scale modeling and art and things. And outside there was an old Triumph Bonneville with a sidecar, and she was going to go and get in the sidecar.
Right.
I was like, what? All she kept doing was giggling in the middle of the car park, saying, "Can you imagine me getting in that sidecar?" Oh God. Yeah. Ooh, 26 people watching. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome also.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Shh, you can't say that. That's naughty.
Is that like
there's people hiding it.
rattling a can when you're trying to get money
Yeah,
for
well,
paper
according
checks.
to some people, yeah. We had the other week we had someone complaining that now and again we ask people to make sure they like the stream.
But we always said hit the thumbs up if you like what we do.
Yes, and if you don't, hit the thumbs down. That's fine.
No wrong with it. Is
Yeah,
mind you, it takes all kinds.
it's part of
Have you
YouTube, isn't it? Hey, hello, Scott. Welcome back to the family.
Hey.
Did it just expire and not renew, Scott, or did you cancel it and just renewed? I don't know.
I think he got gifted a
June
membership.
says, oh, did he? I thought he already had a membership. Oh. But still, that's very cool. Thank you, buddy. June says, decides not to pursue oiling topic, seeing as how that would end up with a shovel super glued to my hand. What the hell are you doing? More importantly, what the hell are you talking about? Why would you super glue a shovel to your hand? June says, okay, the please don't forget to hit the Lima India Kilo Echo button. TVG's been a member for 2 months. He says, don't forget to lube the like button. That'll make people happy. That's one of the cool things. When it's an anniversary of how long you've been on a member, it comes up in the chat. Which is pretty cool.
It's a member.
Scott says, no, the tank was empty, but it's full now. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Ooh, nice, clean, fresh tomato glue. Lovely. And I go and put my fucking thumb in it. Damn it. Scott says, no, I was the first member. He was.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. He was indeed. He's one of the originals. In fact, he is the original. He even beat you to it, Modest.
Yeah.
Julie says, I meant I'd end up digging myself into a hole and unable to get out, Mikey. Ah, gotcha. Joe says, morning, good afternoon. Sorry for the late start. Getting wife ready for the podiatrist visit. No problems, buddy. Nice to have you with us. Julie says, hi, Joe. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I've just, because Joe's picture is a picture of the Gary Stuff t-shirt, which reminds me, don't forget, Thursday at 8 p.m, we've got the live stream with Gary Evans, aka Waitrose, as we call him on this channel.
Waitrose.
Yeah, we call him Waitrose because we have two Garys, and he's the posher one, so we call him Waitrose. And we call the other Gary Temu or Chair Force 1.
Right. Right, okay. I'm beginning to get a feel for the level of what this is.
There's a level.
Well, there might not be a level,
It's not very high.
if there is, I'm beginning to see what it might be, what it might become.
We didn't say it's high level.
No.
Just a fun level.
Yeah,
Paul says, should we lube the like button or like the lube button? God. And Joe says, hello. Hello, Joe.
So there are some sensible ones then.
Oh, yeah. Well, we all like to have fun on it. Joe says, probably best to avoid the lube button entirely, Paul. Must be a special setting because I don't have that. Oh. And then there's some that just
take it back to family friendly.
Yes.
You got a nickname for Mark.
Not yet.
Think about one.
case study trying to come up with nicknames for Mal now.
Mal already has a nickname. It's Mal.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently she's going off to think of a new nickname for Mal.
It's cool. If I don't like it, I won't answer to it.
Oh, no, sorry, I've already put that one up. There we go.
Ian says, "Oi, Scott, he beat me too. I was a close second to them on the memberships." He was. In fact, Ian is the person who's modelled some of the hoodie and stuff on the Facebook page, the channel hoodie. It looks quite smart on him as well.
Channel hoodie.
Yeah,
we've got merch on this channel.
Which
God.
reminds
We've got
me.
t-shirts, hoodies, stickers.
I'll put the link up just in case.
Yeah. See, I didn't bring it up my last. Not my fault. Blame Mal.
Yeah, you blame me for anything.
There you go. Tiff has put the link in for the merch store. There we go.
Cool. I don't see.
Yeah. There's some cool stuff on there, actually. We do, every time we do group build and stuff, Mal,
Yeah.
I designed a sticker for that group build stuff so people can collect them.
Oh, right. That's
Oh,
cool.
hang on. I shall model some of them now. Because I have
There we go.
a lot. Hang on.
There you go. Models, we've got a lot of them, Mal.
Oh, right. So you print your own stickers then?
No, it's a Redbubble.
Yeah,
shop.
Yeah. I design them and upload them to Redbubble, and then they print it and send it out.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I'll just zoom out a minute.
There you go.
Zoom out.
Zoom. There you go.
Cool. Oh.
So you've got Lifeboat 1 at the top left. And then we've got Is It Finished Yet? Because that's what everyone kept asking John. Then we've got Shut the F Up Benji, because Gary Morris's dog keeps barking in the show.
That one was your original channel sticker.
Yeah, it's my original one.
Cool.
And then I've got the moderator. Well, we've got the Harrier Group Build sticker.
And then the modders.
And we've got BBC Family and BBC Modders.
Yep.
And the channel logo. We've got John STFU. And we've got Decal, or Decal. Yeah, and we've got others on there as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Gary's stuff. And then the Friends of Models for Heroes and the Models for Heroes one.
Cool. Yeah. Cool stuff.
Kane says, thank you for supporting my husband, every single one of you. Oh, bless her.
It's our pleasure.
Yeah, no problem.
Ian says, no problems, Kaylee. He's a good lad, Ian. I like him. He's a nice guy. June says, you and he are very welcome. We know he needs help. Cheers, Julian. Geet. Kaylee says, I know he needs help. He blinking married me. You're lovely, Kay. Don't worry. Hey. 6A. Marty says, or transfers if you're a certain age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stickers.
John's got his vibrator out again.
Yes.
It's
Actually,
Diesel Jenny.
I think decals are actually stickers.
Oh, they do stick.
No, I mean, it's an American term, I believe, and I believe they are like stickers, like your stickers.
Yeah.
So they're not actually decals. They're actually water slide transfers.
That's true.
But since the term started on through whatever, it's sort of stuck.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't know if it's. I
Jim
mean, I don't know if
says.
it's a fact, but sorry.
Yeah. That's all right. Just as lag sometimes, so sometimes don't realise someone started talking. Jim says, can you create a squirrel sticker for those that insist on dragging politics into the show? We've got to shut the F up John one. Does that not count?
Possibly.
Yeah. So, do you know what the squirrel thing is, Mal?
No. I feel
It's basically like a safe. Yeah. It's basically like a safe word thing. So if somebody starts bringing up a topic that we don't want to discuss, or we know is going to cause arguments,
right.
we shout squirrel, and if you hear the word squirrel, then you have to stop that conversation dead. That's it.
Cool. Understood. Studending.
So it gets shouted at Marley quite often. Doesn't it, Marley? Yes, he's putting a thumbs up. There we go. Ian says, a laughing face at Jim. There we go. So the question is, do you just want one with the word squirrel on it, or do you want me to try and actually do a cartoon of a squirrel on a sticker? Wow, John. Noisy. Julian says, Mikey, in work I was once called reprobate. I said, I'm not everyone. Said, oh, yes, you are. I pointed out, I'm not a reprobate. I'm never anything I can't spell. There we go.
That's a fair one, isn't it?
Yes. That's nice. Okay, so Jim wants both the words in capitals and the animal. Okay, I'll see what I can do after the show. We will have the new Model T stickers on Friday as well. There's going to be 2, I think. I may do 3, but there's 2 already up there. But they won't be live until Friday. Martin says, which is what I said, water slide transfers, particularly if you're from the potteries, because in the industry there was a job decorating where we're called transferer. There we go.
Yeah.
Every day. Yeah. John, mute that bloody microphone. Oh, sorry. There you go. Thank you. It's like a bloody dentist drill. Jesus. Ooh, coffee. Lovely. Julian says, alternatively, a parrot with fleas, Mikey. Politics. There we go. Yeah, could do that. But I think a squirrel one's we got squirrel with an exclamation mark and a picture of a squirrel underneath. Oh, it's so much quieter without that spray booth. I don't. It's not normally that loud. I don't know whether it's because he's not got his sound cancelling on.
Don't know.
He's checking now. Because normally we can't hear it. Let's see. Let's have a look at his sound settings. Oh no, that's his name settings. Yeah. Oh, I can't unmute him. There you go. Ian says politics could have a red cross over it. Yeah, good. Jim, regards to squirrel sticker. You make it, I'll buy it. All right, buddy. That's like you nod, I'll hit it.
Yeah.
I remember doing my Land Rover familiarization course. That was fun. Did you ever do the nighttime tactical driving, Mal?
No, I was never a driver. I just learned to drive in a Land Rover because it was available.
Yeah. I wasn't a driver, I was a vehicle mechanic, but we still had to do it as part of our familiarization. So what you had to do was you had to drive through the woods off-road at night with no lights on, just the convoy lights.
Yeah.
That was fun. Because I did mine when we were down at Longmoor as well.
Yeah. I've done it on. I've done that on exercise in Germany.
Yeah.
In fact, I was attached to the 15th, 19th Hussars, and they were in Scorpions.
I thought you were going to say Panzer Grenadiers or something.
Panzer Grenadiers. It could have been. And, yeah, Panzer Grenadiers. I was attached to the Panzer Grenadier Abteilung 503.
The captain sent to Stalag 4.
Yeah. Well, these guys, they were, I mean, because they were close recce, they would drive on the main roads in Germany with no lights. Until so we were all on convoy lights until some civvy came the other way and they'd put the lights on. So it was shocked, which would have shocked drivers. What the frick? But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah. Well, when I did mine, like I said, it was down at Longmoor, my familiarization course, and the recovery mechanics were on the training area that night. And the off-road, where we were doing off-road, was driving up the sort of really steep wooded hill next on the outside of the training area. So we drove all the way up this bloody hill through the woods and everything. And then we parked at the top of this cliff, and it's completely clear night, so we could see all the stars. But the training area was just like covered in a massive blanket of white fog. Oh. It literally looked like you could just walk off the cliff and just walk along it. Just like a big fluffy white blanket. But yeah, when we drove down onto the training area afterwards, it was completely clear. But because we were doing tactical driving and they were doing recovery training, so they had all the trucks running with the winches and everything, we were able to drive up to them without the headlights on. We drove right up behind them, and they didn't realise until we switched our headlights on and blinded them all. And one of them nearly fell off the back of the trailer.
Did you ever drive with IR lights and IR goggles? That was interesting.
We used IR binos. That's fun.
Yeah. But the night sights on the Scorpion.
Yeah.
Because when we arbored up, the drivers did like the guard and the commanders did stag on the night sight, and one of the Scorpions was positioned overlooking where the enemy were. So I got, because my vehicle was a Spartan at the time, recce.
Yeah.
Engineer recce and Spartan. So doing my stagging this Scorpion on this night sight, I was having a whale of a time. Just couldn't believe it. What you could see. Cool
What's he
shit.
doing? Oh, he's back.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Where did we get to? Martha says, "Is that a rebel kit Tiff's doing?"
It is indeed. Just quickly. There we go.
Ian says, "When I nod." Oh, there we go. There you go, Mal. That's the kit she's doing.
All right. Yes. Nice.
Ian says, "When I nod my head, you hit it." And June says, "Is that the spray booth or airbrush compressor making a noise? If it's a compressor, maybe the air tank is empty, so it's noisy filling it up." I don't know, but
Oh, I don't have a tank on mine.
What?
that could be why.
Well, as you say, it's usually never that loud. I do sort of say, oh, if it's too loud, let me know. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know. All the
Normally
settings
it's
look
not an
right.
issue.
Yeah, StreamYard.
Normally it's not an issue.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But,
Yeah. True that.
Whatever.
Getting down with the kids now, are we, John? Ow. Oh, there we. Joe says, "What a beautiful Dodge muscle car."
She is indeed.
Should we have some background music?
Yeah.
Do you want me to sing?
Yeah.
No.
No thanks.
Sorry, I was laughing involuntarily. I mean, I don't...
That's alright, we laugh at John all the time. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yes. For
No,
those who aren't
Sorry.
aware, Mel is one of the co-presenters alongside me and Steph on the Models for Heroes live streams. So yeah, we do hang out quite a bit. If it's not on, say, Friends of Models for Heroes Discord
Yeah.
and stuff, it's on actual Models for Heroes live on Sundays on YouTube out to the world, but we also do Monday and Wednesday sessions for beneficiaries and volunteers only. So we meet up 3 times a week. Or 4 now.
Enough.
Yes. He sees you almost as much as I do, John.
Yeah. So when he laughs harder than he thinks he should, it's okay. I understand.
No, the reason I laughed when you said shall I sing is because I immediately thought of me saying that, and that would be something to laugh about. Because apparently I can't sing.
Oh, I can't sing. I sound like a foghorn.
Whoever told you that?
Right. The wife.
Oh, right.
And, it's the one thing that I can't do that I wish I really wish that I could do.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about it the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
Saturday.
Sad, innit?
Yeah.
But there you go.
Go on, music upload. Right.
Oh god, I nearly sang then.
There you
go.
Oh, excuse
Mark's
me.
getting his lunch order.
Yeah.
Lunch is ready.
Yeah. So we'll go for that one. Since that one's uploaded first. Oh, we'll go for that one.
Right, I'm just going to go and get myself a brew. How long does this thing last for?
Another 20 minutes.
Right, but I've got a brew. I'm going to get a brew anyway. I'll be back in 5.
Right, bud. Okay. Can everyone hear the music, by the way?
Barely.
Very quiet.
I'll turn it up. How's that?
It's there. Let's leave it to the comments.
How's that?
Yeah, it's all right for me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
like the viewers at home, if you think it's too loud or soft, let us know.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Martha says, cool, I nearly started the Rebel 132 Hurricane, but the way they do the colour callouts in the instructions drives me mad. You have to
Yeah.
keep referring back to their daft key. There's no logic to it. What I do is I write them all down.
Yeah,
Before I start.
there's not too many colours on this. It's quite easy. Like A is aluminium, B is black. C
Hi.
is internal, sort of, the British interior green.
I have a notepad. So because I don't use Ravel colours, I have to convert them into other colours.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
write down like A, B, C, D, E, whatever they note each colour as, and then whatever equivalent it is in a different brand.
Yeah.
I've actually got like all the colours for the Tamiya Virago, the Dodge Charger, the Tamiya Nissan GTR, and all the colours for the Harrier that I need as well. And it's handy because I can just have that sat beside me and
Uh-huh.
go through the instructions, no problem.
There you go. Better Looking Marley says, music type and volume is quite fine.
Ah, very good.
Excellent.
So the better looking Marley is speaking to us from the other side of Australia tonight.
He
Well, not
is.
speaking to us. He's probably swearing at us.
You have such a high opinion of your brother.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure he loves you dearly. Yeah, maybe.
True. Speak most days. Yep.
Yeah.
Still a dick.
When you were younger, were you like those creepy twins that like dressed the same and spoke the same and finished each other's sentences and things?
Oh yeah, I think so. Oh, we still do that now. Like it without planning anything. Like like I might say something to say his daughter.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Say if I go down there or whatever, and she'll just say, "You're kidding, right?" And no, what's going on? Well, about 2 hours ago, Dad said the same thing. It could be just a random subject that wouldn't ever come up in conversation. Yeah, it happens all the
Yeah.
time. I think we keep on surprising friends and relatives, or scaring, one of the two. But it is quite uncanny, stuff
Yeah.
that happens.
Ian says, RN, I'm doing the McLaren P1 quick build and some of the Lego pieces have overlapped H's horrible history. Oh, no, wait. Hornby Hobbies. Duh.
Horrible history. Fantastic show that was.
Yes, unfortunately, it's been taken over by people that shouldn't really be in charge of history. Or shouldn't be in charge of teaching history. Martin says, but in one kit B is black, then on another kit B is silver, if you get what I mean. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you go through the instructions at the beginning, write them all down on a list, and then you just keep that list with the instructions. So that way then, whenever you need to look on a page, you can just look at the notes rather than flipping backwards and forwards. Jim says, perhaps the Marley twins can make an Australian version of the old Wrigley's double mint gum commercials.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about there. I'll look it up though.
Neither do I, but I think they could probably do one of what's that one? Where the guy comes through the door and goes, "Here's Johnny."
The Shining.
That's it. They could do a grown up version of The Shining, and then ride off on tricycles.
On tricycles.
Yes. Like creepy kids.
Oh.
Oh god, I've got to assemble this bloody drivetrain then. Okay, 9A.
Here we go.
Oh yes, stepson's birthday today. I forgot about that.
My mum's
Not
birthday on the 5th of March, which everybody knows is also the birthday of the Spitfire.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Welcome back, by the way.
Yes. Well, I thought it was obvious. Sorry I didn't say anything.
That's alright, I'm only joking. Don't worry, I don't take anything seriously.
I don't care.
I don't care.
No, I don't care.
Told you, it's just about having fun this stream. We don't do anything serious.
Bonus.
Yeah. When I get serious, then the people, if somebody says something in the chat that they really shouldn't, that's when I get serious.
Yeah.
After that, I go back to being an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to agree with that, John.
No, I was going to say no, but that might imply that you're not an idiot or you don't go back, so it's too confusing, so I'll just shut up.
I like the idea of the background music. That's cool.
Yeah, if you go onto YouTube Studios, they've got a music library on there, and if you choose the ones that have got a YouTube logo on it instead of the copyright logo, you don't have to credit them or anything.
All right. Yeah,
You don't get the possible chance of your channel being copyright struck.
Yeah, or demonetized or anything. And I quite like it. It adds a bit of ambiance.
Ambiance, yes.
Ambiance. Because we're posh on here, don't you know?
I have noticed.
We're
Don't
classy. Kind of.
Classy rather than poosh.
Yeah. Class clown.
Do.
What, low classes of class, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
June says, notice I'm staying tactfully stum on the idiot topic, Mikey polishes Halo. Thank you, Julian. Jim says, the background music kind of reminds me of the last time I went to a local shopping mall. Yeah. Well, like I said, unfortunately, it's I mean, I need to have a look some more on that, to be honest. That's something I could do this afternoon, actually. Have a look for some more music on there and upload it.
No, this is better than being stuck in a lift. It's quite good, actually.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Although some of our viewers might prefer to be stuck in a lift.
Not with you, they wouldn't. Just left it free.
Right.
Sometimes what we do as well is we have once the stream's finished, we stay down and have a bit of a natter and a laugh as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
An after party.
Yeah.
Tend
As
to
John
do that
calls.
with my brother John when because we tend to talk about family things.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, and it's an ideal time when we finished. But I do feel sometimes that we're stopping others chatting because everybody leaves.
You worry too much, man.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. I don't really care. I'm just saying. I just sometimes think. Oh, don't ever get the impression I care about it. I have John to put up with.
Oh, cripes.
Not this John.
Oh, the other John. Oh, sorry.
The other John, yeah. Don't often get to
brother.
call you John when there's two of you there.
I know.
I have to call you Mr. Marley, which is bizarre. Yeah. It's a bizarre concept.
It is so. That's like a step concept, really.
Yeah, I usually call him Marley.
Yeah, because there's two Johns in the Models for Heroes stream. That, like, say, John, what are you up to? Instead of both of us talking over each other. Well, Steph said, well, we'll make a difference. So one's John and the other one's Mr. Marley.
Didn't get a choice.
But it reminds Aussie John or whatever. It'd be
Aussie John, yeah.
It'll be one less syllable, but not my choice, not my channel.
All like the Welsh do in the army. Sort of Taft 736.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of the last place civilian job I had. One of the owners, Doris, her name was Christine, but she was called Chris. And one of the guys that worked there, he was also called Chris. So he was called Mr. Chris, and she was called Mrs. Chris, which I always felt was a bit bizarre.
Yeah.
But,
Kay's coming dancing again.
Oh.
No, I'm not shaking up that this time.
No, don't worry, he's not. Well, if he is, he's been very quiet. So I wouldn't worry about it, though.
Any new viewers? Don't forget to lube and subscribe.
Oh, God.
What is with the Land Rover? It's cool.
It's a chassis, you know. Lube and subscribe. Bloody hell, John.
You're going to have to make a sticker now of that.
Don't encourage him. Please, don't encourage him. Mm-hmm. Oh, that goes in. Okay, I see. I shall get to the comments in a second. Just gluing this part in. Right. It's going to be fun to paint this. Can't even get him in the bloody slots.
That's what she said.
There's always one.
Normally it's Slack.
Yes. Okay.
He's conked out on the sofa.
How many
That's
viewers
'cause
do
he's
we have
old
now?
as
Is it
hell.
maintained numbers?
No, we're down to 14.
Ah,
You've killed most of them off, John.
yeah, I get it. Either that or they're off lubing and subscribing.
or it's my fault.
No.
No, it won't be. No, it won't be my fault, will it? No,
No.
no way.
It's a bugger.
I'm the channel owner. It's my responsibility. Oh, come on. Ooh, nearly. Come on, get in, you. Son of a gun. Right, there, stay there. Right, where did I get up to? There we go. Jim says, Mr. Marley, if you and I were stuck in a lift, I would love to talk models and airframes and power plant all the way through.
Oh, Oh,
How big's a bloody lift going to be like?
well, you never know.
Is it one of those, like in a sci-fi movie when they go up to the International Space Station on a lift or something?
Sure.
June says, must be John Jackson. I could have sworn he said lube and subscribe. He did. I've noticed, right, just looking back, with the exception of Kaylee, pretty much everyone that's commented is a member now. That's really cool.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only because I was gifted one.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
that's
I'm
true.
not commenting either.
No.
I've never commented on
Just don't.
rubbish. But what have we got? 3 minutes left.
Oh, we have. 2 seconds.
Wow.
We have. We've got like 4 minutes left. June says, Mikey, does that make you a responsible adult or just responsible? I'd say culpable more than responsible.
Comfortable?
Culpable.
So, Tracky Dax Mikey.
Yeah, John. That and all. Right. So, Marley, what have you been up to?
Well, so I've been hanging things out to dry. I got lots of pegs holding these wings
What
together.
the hell?
Oh no, so I've just glued top to bottom. So they're the only thing it's not a concern, but there are leading edge lights, 2 of those.
Are you able to zoom out, John?
I'm sorry, what?
'Cause at the minute, all we're doing is focusing on your hairy knuckles. Are you able to zoom the camera out?
No, I see what you mean. I didn't hear you. Weird accent and all that. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, top stuck to bottom. It's looking lovely. Like it's not focus, but you get the idea.
Well, you can
One
make out
lovely
my bloody
kid.
accent for you.
I didn't understand a word. I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, like that. So that's and all that sort of. It's all just about ready to go together. All these bits of silver need to be silver, aluminium.
Yeah.
And lovely so far. Lovely kit. That's what I've
Lovely.
Lovely good.
What about you, Mal? What have you managed to achieve this session?
Not actually a lot, but I've applied that triangle mask there. It's the white triangle on either side.
They look so good.
Yeah. I'm so pleased with them. There's so many ways that could have gone wrong.
Yeah,
but I was careful. And I've.
There's not much remaining on that.
No.
Hey!
You made it funny, yay!
I said one earlier on our last stream. He missed it, and I didn't want to go back because it still sounded like a dad joke. So had to have another go.
I ignored that one. Yeah, and I've masked the final canopy pieces for the Lysander.
Yeah. You've actually done quite a bit then, really, haven't you?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that. As if I don't normally. Depends what I'm doing. I can do loads.
You've done quite a bit when you consider that you spent 10 minutes trying to get your computer back up and running, and then you had to go and get a brew.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I've not been slacking, and I've cut. This is the little piece that that goes inside the canopy, which I don't know if I mentioned. No, I didn't mention it here, did I? It's, it's a bit that's on the instructions. Doesn't tell you. You have no indication what it is.
Yeah.
There's no colour call outs, but I reckon it's a strobe light.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Because it's chamfered inside, but anyway, so
There
I
you
can
go.
now. I'm going to paint that up, and then I can fit it inside the this part. And get all the canopies on, And the masks I'm doing for this, I've got to do the masking on the side windows there. Get the mask done for this, and the camouflage mask I'm doing as well.
Nice.
But,
Thank you, Mal.
Yeah, that's all I've done.
Modders, what have you been up to?
I've got this bit in. I don't know. I don't actually know what it is. I'm not good with cars. I've got the battery sorted. I've got the decals on.
Yeah.
I'm just doing some extra piping and wire work.
Hold
Yeah.
it
Nice
closer.
and detailed engine.
Mikey might know a good motor mechanic. He might be able to tell you what it is.
Yeah,
I might be able to if I can actually zoom in close enough. Is it a washer bottle or something?
yeah, something
Yeah,
like
that'd
that.
be the.
It might
Yeah.
be.
Has it got like a little cap on top of it?
Yeah, there's a cap on top of it.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
washer bottle.
I was more concerned that you had the battery wired up the right way round.
I'd be concerned if she put the leads on in the right order.
Yeah.
I've seen that go wrong before.
Mm.
Yeah, that'd
Funny
be
if
interesting.
plastic spontaneously burst into flames.
I know a little bit about cars.
Yeah,
my,
that's
dad
fine.
used to build them when I was little.
Yeah.
So I know a little bit of what he used to show me.
Yeah. Yeah. Weld your spanner to the battery.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then it goes kaboom. So I've done that. I've done the chassis and a bit of the exhaust system. If I can find my remote to focus it. There you go. So I've put some of the exhaust system on in the drivetrain. And then the rear suspension.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying this. I might carry
Good.
on with it. And we've got some more comments. Trying to switch the camera over. There we go. So, Ian says, how the hell is it 2 p.m.? I know, it goes quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Julian says, that linear time is a damn nuisance, Ian. Yes.
Mm.
Joe says, bye guys, see you next time. See you later, dude.
Joe.
Julian, a friend's girlfriend was pregnant. I said I'd get 2 t-shirts. The baby saying adult supervisor, his saying adult being supervised. Very good. And Julian says, bye, Joe. Oh, wow, too high. Steady on. There we go. So, yeah, it's been fun today. Thanks for joining us today, Mal.
That's all right. It's been good. Entertaining, interesting. The only I won't say John's here still.
Yeah, we can't help John. He just keeps clinging on. You know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Sorry, John. I was only joking, honest mate. Because you're the foreigner.
Foreigner. Yep, I'll take
He's
that.
the only foreigner without an accent.
Mm.
Correct. Too bloody right.
Paul says, thanks for the company. Julian, I remember one story from Dad of a friend who wired up the spark plugs in the wrong order. I started the car and fired a spark plug through the bonnet. That doesn't surprise me.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for joining us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. with me and John, and obviously others. This one,
Yes.
for Beardy's Funnies. So that should be interesting. Yeah. So have fun, be good, and I better stop the music, haven't I? Right.
Oh, it's just getting down.
Oh, shame. Right. We'll see you all tomorrow, guys. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Peru.